Oh, and Tyler, how quickly did you edit last week's podcast?
7 hours.
No, I mean,
That
was it
Dude.
that day? Because
Yeah, I did an all-nighter, and I did it
I spent the whole
immediately.
week like waiting. I'm like, wow, when's Tyler? Because I missed when you actually sent it.
Really? Is that why you hadn't fucking downloaded it yet?
Yeah, I'm like,
I
is
was
Tyler ever
too
gonna
quick.
send this? I don't want to be a jerk and just say, hey Tyler, where's the podcast?
You
And then
should've.
I'm like, and then like last night I was like, it's kind of getting close to the wire. Tyler would have normally said something by now. And then I
Yeah.
scrolled back through and I'm like, oh.
Funny thing is,
And then I
not
started
even
Welcome to the
downloading it.
podcast, everybody.
this is
and
not
we
even
talk
one of
about
those
the stuff ups of
situations
TJ.
in which being too fast is bad. Recording editing fast is good. But for TJ it seems like it's bad. It's in the list like
No.
sex
no,
stuff and that.
it's good.
And, I don't know.
It's good.
So, TJ, you're telling me for this particular podcast right now, I should take my time and not do it overnight?
Do whatever works best for you, Tyler.
Yay!
I just need to
Let
pay
me
more
suck his
attention
dick.
to the Skype chat.
Don't listen to TJ.
Don't shut up, Luis.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Shifty Key Podcast. I'm Luis, aka SpartanSloth, and today we have
Ashton Kutcher, ATJ 1023,
TDBTyler.
back from the dead,
Or Tej.
or Tej. Sorry, I think we cut off Tyler's intro.
Sorry, I was waiting for Gaff. Sorry, I'm TDBTyler.
Yeah, it's my fault. I'm Gaff.
And I'm Quirky, the lovable Australian that everybody gets fucking mixed up with another one.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
Paige?
Shut
all
up, dude.
Australians sound the same.
Shut the fuck up, TJ.
God damn it, TJ.
Podcast over.
Good talk, everyone.
Good talk.
Well done, everyone.
Right.
That was the most awkward silence
So,
immediately. I thought it
I
disconnected.
think we should just explain the Tej joke. Apparently, people now call TJ Tej.
No, not
It's-
people.
We're gonna make it a
it's
thing,
just a
TJ.
thing that's happened in the past where people have have shortened my name.
How?
2 letters they've already shortened easily.
And then
You do this
It's not
thing where
even-
you like
it's not even your
move your
gangsta
mouth
name.
and you form like syllables and stuff, and that makes words. And sometimes people abbreviate words.
And
I
then
was saying before, it sounds like a collar. I'm
Yeah.
gonna paint my walls Tej.
It's beige.
it doesn't go very well with
collar.
red.
For a second, I thought you said collar, and I'm like,
Yeah, I figured it goes well with a dog.
the new
I-
Teach line of dog collars.
I just love how T and J were too many letters for them to say, so it become Tej. Like,
If we're
It's too much
DG,
time.
I don't know, but
Actually, you know what? I think I made my name TJ in Pokemon X and Y back when we all played that. Well, not I. When there was some of us on Rooster Speak that played it, and I think even there it abbreviated my name from TJ to T apostrophe J, and I was just like, what the hell?
That is a sigh of just why.
that is the
TJ,
sigh of an Australian.
don't go around saying your name is Tej. You're gonna get beat up in the street, son.
Nah, I don't do that. honestly,
That's
You'll
not
get
gangsta.
street cred.
ever since like high school and onward, I've had like this weird thing where I give different people different names. Like,
Hi, my name's Kevin.
Hi, I'm Gavin.
no. Like, my legal
Hello, my
name
name is
is
Daisy.
Thomas, but everybody I know personally usually calls me TJ. But around high school, I would tell some teachers that I was called Thomas because that's what was on the thing.
What does a J stand for?
Justin.
Justin.
Missed.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
The thing is, I knew Gaff was gonna say something.
Do you have something against my middle name, Gav?
No, continue your story.
Justin.
Have you ever considered changing your name so it's Justin Thomas? Just so we can call you JT.
No.
People will call you Jet.
Yeah, Jet.
Thank God that Justin isn't followed by Babel.
Oh god.
Yeah,
There,
at
there,
least you're
there
more
was
on
some
the
kid.
Timberlake
who-
I have a friend, and part of his
God.
name is the Portuguese version of Justin, which is Justino. And so in college, I mean uni, well, whatever, depends. Your educational system confuses me sometimes. So in uni, we usually get nicknames from the sophomores and all that. So his nickname was Bieber because of that. He fucking hates it. And he doesn't go by his nickname. Like, it didn't stick because people will call him Bieber and he'll just stare at them as if he was going to murder someone. And we're like, okay, so nickname doesn't work. Cool.
I know the feeling. There was this kid, also in high
Yeah,
school,
but he's a cool guy.
who I told him my middle name was Justin, and I had longer hair at the time. Like I let
yeah.
it grow out more.
Oh, your
And he
mullet.
started calling me Justin Bieber, and then just Justin. So then, like senior year of high school, every time I saw him, he'd still be like Justin. Like, okay.
You're like, go fuck yourself. I had a similar thing. I went to get my
Greg.
haircut.
Oh, George.
No. With just being called Justin Bieber and that. I went to get my haircut at a place in Reading, and the person there, he's awesome. He's really good at his job and he does it for cheap. But he sat there and went, wow, you really got like a Justin Bieber thing going on. And I was like, yeah, could you cut my hair down so you could never say that again? he made it short,
give
and
me
I
a
was like,
fucking
thank
mohawk.
you. Because I had long, thin hair, that was all.
I think I would walk in there and be like, yeah, what you just said, I don't want that to happen anymore. Just get rid of all of this.
Take it all. I want to get to the point where it's Bruce Willis, okay?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And then get out
Bruce
of there
Willis
with
today,
a new
right?
face.
Or do you mean Bruce
Literally.
Willis from like Die Hard 1?
Well, just whenever he's bored.
Did you rock the bald cut?
What?
Did you rock a bald cut?
No, I didn't. I
Oh,
just really,
I did
really...
have, I mean, not a bald cut, but a really shaved head. Not entirely. Like, it wasn't just my skin. I still had some hair on. Again, because of when you start uni here, it's a fucking stupid tradition that the guys get their hair shaved to a certain degree.
Like the military.
Usually by the sophomores, and well, so I had to do that, and for a while, I don't know, I hate cutting my hair really, really ultra short, because I feel like it makes me look crappy, and I got a feeling that I was followed by the security personnel of every store I went to. Like, I don't know if it made me look like a bandit or something.
I think
I'm
that
just
happens
saying,
to every
if
student.
I were to join a hypothetical gang called Ice-G and the Death Dealers, that would probably be my haircut.
You remember the
We're
name.
listening.
You remember the name
Hypothetically
after
listening.
2 weeks.
What?
Sorry, it's kind of an inside joke, so it's like a reminder to the audience from 2 weeks ago. That's the name of Gaff's hypothetical band? Gang.
Gang.
Well, it could be a good band name.
It could be
to
a band.
honest. Jeez, I'm surprised you remembered that. Does that mean you listened to the last week's podcast, Louise?
I always listen to the podcast. I did
Oh,
the
yeah.
lead
He's
hitter.
on them. How can he not?
Well, speaking of podcasts that I wasn't on or haven't listened to,
You suck.
maybe because I'm a terrible person.
How dare you?
Yep.
As you guys have noticed, I've been gone for the past 2 weeks, and there's a good reason to that.
Were you?
Oh,
He was
Oh,
lying
okay.
half dead in a ditch.
Wait.
No, I
Luigi,
wasn't.
you didn't
half
notice?
dead. I was doing crack in a crack den,
Oh, okay.
and
I
then
told you,
Sherlock
League
Holmes
of
came out of
Legends
nowhere
can
and
do
beat the
that
crap
to
out of
you.
me. But yeah,
It-
actually, what had happened was, so I think I've talked about it on this podcast before, how I'm part of the Model UN at my school, Model United Nations.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
we went up to Gainesville, Florida, to the University of Florida, and
Where?
we helped out. Well, this is for people. It's a place in Florida, which is in America.
I
The good
just didn't
America.
understand the name of the city. That's all.
Okay, but yeah, so we go up there. We help them out at their we helped them out at their conference, but that's not the interesting part. The interesting part was basically we weren't actually participating. We were like helping them staff it. So the committee that I was helping staff was like the Mongol Horde, and the fun thing about these committees is that they get really crazy. Like you might not think a bunch of like nerds in a room debating policy and things like that gets crazy, but it does. So our crisis director dude, he was playing the role of Genghis Khan, and he every time we would go and talk to the high school kids about like, oh, you need to go to war, he would ride in there on like a horse head on a stick with like a little plastic sword, and he would go in there and yell at them. And
Nice.
I have videos too if you guys want to see like after the podcast.
Oh,
Yes.
God, yes.
And so we'd go in there, ride on the stick, and at one point, these high school kids, they were supposed to be like trying to go to war with like South China. Instead, they were trying to develop social security. And this is the Mongol Horde I'm talking about. So what happened was every time the crisis dude would go in and yell at them, like I would always announce his presence. I was like his crier. I'd be like, "All rise for the great and mighty Genghis Khan." And at one point, I
Please
followed
tell
him.
me you did it in the most racist accent as you
No, I didn't go that far because there were a couple people there who were like, because one of the things about Model UN is it's a little bit of role playing. You have to like learn your character. So there were a couple people there who were like really hardcore, like, yeah, Mongols, I know all about Mongol history. And so at one point, while they're drafting Social Security, he goes in there in the middle of their debate, he grabs the paper, he rips it up, he yells at them, and then he turns to me and he stabs me, and I'm dead.
Sounds like
Okay.
And that is why TJ did not turn up for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Because
He was
Recovering.
stabbed to death by Genghis Khan.
He got shanked by Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
That's hardcore, dude.
But yeah, the best part was when they attacked. We had all the damn it, I cannot form sentences properly. I need
Oh,
to
I
think
know
these
that
things
feeling.
out in advance. But the last day of the committee, we planned to have Genghis Khan die, and then they would have to like elect a new Khan. So we set up this whole elaborate thing, and we had some other guy. He had like the rice paddy hat, and we put him like across the hall. And then we had Genghis Khan come around the hall with, and we had all the high schoolers follow him. And he was like, "Stop! This one's mine." So they go into this fight, and they just fight each other. And then the guy in the rice paddy hat kills Genghis Khan. And the thing that wasn't planned was I'm like, "Get him!" I yell at the high school students to get him, and he freaks the fuck out and runs back into the safety of the staff room.
I'm sorry, was this a Model UN or was this LARPing?
No, this was Model UN. This was a school-sponsored event.
Oh
That
wow.
sounds a lot
I
like...
want to be a part of the
Did they throw
UN
tennis
now.
balls going, fireball, fireball, fireball?
I was gonna say it, and then one of the high schoolers yelled, "Lightning bolt!"
I get a thick sword, you can't do that.
Oh, and at the same time, I helped out another one of the committees who was the Reagan's cabinet. Reagan got kidnapped by terrorists, and I played one of the terrorists, and I got tackled by a high schooler.
Let me guess, he was all like, Leroy Jenkins! Just tackled you and
Wait.
started punching you.
Pretty much.
So he actually treated you like a proper terrorist, and he jumped at you.
Yeah.
He was like, "I'm taking you
Yes.
down."
Like me and my
Wow.
friend were both terrorists. He was using his finger and pretending it was a gun, and I had like the plastic sword. And they just pushed the guy with the finger gun off of Reagan. I got freaking tackled, just straight up tackled.
Hey man, you were being a
Counter
terrorist, of
terrorist,
course.
Yeah.
And all
Wait,
of this
wait.
was while I was having like headaches and fevers, because this is why I wasn't here last week, because
But-
the Model UN thing was 2 weeks ago. I got sick over that, like because I got sick from all the freaking nasty, disgusting high schoolers.
Well, I told you, you should have used your shield of +6 regeneration Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's your cloak of protection?
Yeah.
Why didn't you
Jeez,
use the
TJ.
elixir?
Don't be a noob.
Yeah.
God
God
damn
damn
it, man. See, this is when real life needs Phoenix Downs.
But yeah, it was fun. We had.
I
I
can
don't know. Was
imagine.
your character named Aragon?
No, I was just random dude. Oh,
was
at one
Teach.
point I did go in
It was
there as like a,
Teach.
I was like a Chinese scout, and I ran in there, and I basically just talked trash to all the high school kids. I'm like, oh, you mongers are disgusting. Wah, 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 wah.
So you bullied high schoolers.
Did you do the like Mr. Kim of South Park? Oh, you goddamn Mongolians!
Oh no, but
I'm gonna build my shitty wall now.
we never did that in the like actual committee, but in the staff room, that's all we did. We were like, oh, Mongolians.
Oh, Mongolians! Okay, I'm going to do my wall dance now.
Oh, you're going
Man.
to
I would like to
Get
first
on
of
my
all
shitty wall.
apologize to anybody of Chinese
Hey,
Chinese.
we aren't doing any offensive things. We are simply
Oh, we
quoting
are,
a
trust me.
popular TV show. That is all we are doing.
Well, okay, fine. Yep, I'm cool with that.
Just because it's on the TV show doesn't make it okay, especially when
It
it's
does,
South Park.
Yes, it does.
Does Tyler? God.
But yeah, and that was just some of the stuff that happened in two committees, and there were like 13 or 14 other committees that I heard some crazy stories from. But I will link you guys to some pictures after the podcast. I don't know
Dude,
if
I want that video.
I don't know if I want to put
You
any
find
of
the
them in the
lightning
link
bolts?
dump
Yeah.
yet, but I will show you some of the videos.
Yay, exclusive to us.
Yeah, let me know if you don't want them the link dump.
All right. So that was my weekend 2 weeks ago.
Oh, I just realised something, and it's stupid of me to realise it now. Today's Valentine's Day. For everyone that's
Not for
listening to
me.
this.
Not for
on
me.
the
I
21st.
survived it. I
Valentine's Day.
survived it.
You mean
Singles
not
Awareness
Assassin's
Day,
Creed and
everybody.
Shifty Key Podcast recording day?
Yeah, I mean, it's not for me because Valentine's Day is on a different date in Brazil.
Is
And,
it?
you know, also because I'm currently single, but, you know.
Well,
And
so,
also, it's the 15th for me here. It's
Oh, really?
oh yeah. So
Yeah.
okay.
So
So it's only
the
Valentine's Day
future.
for Tyler, me, and Gaff.
Wait, no.
But
It's
it is
Single
us.
Awareness Days for me and TJ. I think everyone else that has some sort of relationship gets Valentine's Day.
But it is RT Community Day. So, happy
No.
RT Community Day for February. I'll be kind
It's
I
our
mean-
community day for you.
We're all recording this podcast, so I'm just assuming that we don't really need to celebrate Valentine's Day today.
Yeah.
Well, we aren't holding up any
Hopefully everybody
illusions that
gets
these
the
podcasts are
P or the
recorded.
V.
We aren't holding any illusions that these podcasts are recorded a week late or a week in
Yeah.
advance or whatever.
What are you talking about? These are streamed live, aren't they?
Yeah, like with the edits and music.
Every time
added
people
at
click
the same
these
time.
links, we're just
Yeah.
doing it.
That music
on the
is
spot.
actually just Luis. He's very good at singing.
Oh, yeah. Like
Wait.
the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's all me.
Wait, you can't
And
sing that.
it's
That's
just me
copyrighted
providing
music, or Luis.
Our own song?
You'll
Really,
get us flagged by
TJ?
Tyler.
I just realised. So this is going to be coming out on the 22nd, right?
Yes.
I guess.
Okay. So by the time people are hearing this, my voice acting auditions thing is going to be over and done with. The deadline for that would have happened.
Shit, I need to do
Oh,
that.
yeah, I have a story to tell about
Yeah,
that.
I need to do that too.
Me too.
Oh, cheers, guys.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
I already
Air high
recorded.
five for all the
Reflex.
procrastinators
So
in
good.
here.
Funny story. I think it's safe to give this shout out now, considering this is going to be released when the deadline's gone past. So it's like showing no bias or whatever. But I was shocked to see that one day when I checked my Google Mail, Dr. Sparks had sent me 6 character auditions when she was sick as well.
Damn.
And like,
Damn.
I kind of like, I sat back and I listened through all of them and they were very good. And I sat there and I was just like, on one of them, you could actually hear that she wasn't feeling quite good. And I sat there and went, Jesus, why record 6 auditions for a voice acting thing now? Like, you've got like a week to get prepared. I'm going to feel bad. Like, if she's done something like develop a sore throat from doing that kind of stuff, you know? Because that shit's insane. You shouldn't voice act while ill.
But it does sometimes add to the repertoire. Like, you can sometimes do voices that you can't usually do.
Oh god, imagine if she gets better and her voice is like, and it's like really bad.
My voice was fucked like that. If I had tried to like be on the podcast, I literally could not have said anything. Like it took so much effort just to talk at like I couldn't talk at a normal volume. I had to almost yell to get any sort of sound out.
Oh, so yours is like no voice instead of just a raspy voice.
Oh, TJ, man, you should have been on the
voice.
podcast.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
You should have been on it just so you could go, and then we just move on and change the subject.
No, but the worst part was like even when I did try to like really force it out, my voice would just cut off like mid-sentence. So I'd be like, "Hey guys, what's up? How you guys doing?"
But no, was it? It was you I was talking to about, but me doing the mafia voices, sampling them for you, like, sir, you want to have a problem, sir?
Wait, you need to record that and send it to me.
I know. Or we could do it right now. No,
Coming live from Zeppelin races.
So, yesterday
about?
was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
Yesterday was a Friday.
Yeah. Yesterday I recorded that early in the morning, and one of the auditions I made took me a few tries because some of them because I wasn't happy with what happened, but the first one I was all like, "Wow, this one's good," and then I went to listen to it, and nothing. I was like, "Oh shit, my mic's broken. God damn it!" So. I used TeamSpeak to record it. And then I went on again and I just tested all my sound, listened to music, and it's all there. So I'm just freaking out because, okay, so it's probably my microphone. I'm boned. And then I realized I forgot I was on push to talk. So I didn't press the button.
You fucking idiot. You do a podcast where you use push to talk and you were like, what's going on here?
I don't do voice acting work on TeamSpeak that often. So, fair enough.
I tell you what, though, I do the opposite. I do the opposite on stuff that doesn't need me to push down the button. So, like, when I'm on Skype, like I'm Skyping my family or one of you guys or something, sometimes I'll sit there and push the button when I'm about to talk, and you don't need to, do you? It's on continuous transmission.
Oh.
So I'm like, I must be muttering to myself in the background, and then suddenly I'll hit the button and say something. So, like, I wonder how many times I've weirded out my family by doing that.
God, my family, they're annoying me so much. Hey, how are you?
No, I wouldn't do that.
How you doing?
But no,
I think
you
guys?
were doing. Yeah, you did. Well, you had a broken mic like just before this podcast, so.
Yeah.
And you did this a dumb.
You did a dumb.
Yeah.
He dropped
did
the
a dumb.
deuce.
Did you want me to explain it?
Yes, please.
So, usually before these podcasts start, I usually come on in like an hour in advance just to talk to people because I know it's a Saturday and people are usually fairly active and I can warm up my voice for the podcast. Bullshit. But when I was sitting around, about 10 minutes...
Go on.
What was that?
Nothing.
Anyway. You two giggling people over there. Anyway, 10 minutes later, like while being online, my USB randomly malfunctions. And then I realized it was talking about my microphone. And I was like, hang on. What the fuck has happened? Like, why is it now broken? Like, it broke right in front of me.
Happens to everyone, Tyler. Or so I'm told.
But I was panicking because I was like, I don't know how to fix this because it was literally just working. So what am I supposed to do? I fixed it in the end. Like, I managed to get a different USB cable from my Elgato and connected it. And apparently there's just a problem with my old cable. That was the only problem with it. But before I had fixed it, Quirky goes, "Hey, Tyler," and I stupidly go, "Yeah," and I get no response, and I'm like, "Why did he ask for my name?" And then I sat there and realized my microphone's still broken. So, like, he heard nothing. He heard no reaction from me. He was just, "Yeah? Oh, fuck, he can't hear me." And by the way, while I've been telling that story, everyone's been laughing because they've been posting messages in the fucking text thing that no one can see, but like us here right now.
It's pretty much it's just dicks. It's just
we don't want to
dicks.
interrupt
We're sending
you.
dick prints to each other.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Tyler said his USB broke or something, had malfunctioned, and so needless to say, I had to, screw that up. So I just typed his quote unquote USB, and then Quirky wrote "Bow chicka bow wow." Gaff drew a dick, and then Quirky drew a dick.
Fucking hell, guys.
And now TJ has just posted a really small dick. Which
I mean, the saddest thing about all of this is that Gaff drew like a really thin one, and we just lost Gaff. Gaff just disconnected, by the way.
yeah.
But like, out of all of them, like before TJ put his, she drew the smallest one, and there she is. Before you,
Hi, Gaff.
before
Welcome
you
back,
disconnected, I just threw you under the bus, Gaff. Why did you draw a really tiny one?
Wait,
I drew mine last time.
Jeez. Gosh damn it.
wait, Tyler, did you just say you threw Gaff under the bus?
I don't know if I did now.
I
It sounds
think
like
you
I threw
might have
myself.
thrown yours.
Gaff didn't draw anything last time.
That was
Yes, you
TJ. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
wait,
she
there's
drew the first one.
thin one, the one that's jizzing,
Thin
and
one.
the ultra tiny one.
Yeah.
And apparently Tyler just got upset about the thin one, so
Well,
Then
Gas
it's close
is the
to home.
thinnest.
What the fuck, guys?
We need a screenshot
That's
of
why I was
this.
laughing.
Let's all be professional, guys. Let's all talk about Tyler's dick while we're recording a podcast.
Hey,
Nobody
talking about
said the
your
words
dick.
Tyler's dick.
Yeah.
It says
Talking
Talking
about
about my
dick
dick.
representations here.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, like, did it hit close to home, like the way you draw dicks?
No.
But no, you had to take it personally, Tyler. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
it did.
so it sounds to me like you're just trying to brag about your thin penis.
His overly.
So to explain to the audience, every time they start laughing,
we
there's a newer, smaller dick being drawn.
Can we put a
Can you get any
screenshot
smaller?
of this over? Can you put like a
I
screenshot
know.
of this?
Louise,
That
TJ,
is
you
The
what
do it.
smaller one.
No, that's just D8. That's not.
Yeah,
what
it's
the
because it's so small it's inside.
No,
Wait.
you did it the wrong way.
Ah, fuck you.
Is the tit crushed? Okay, we need to stop talking about the stuff that's going on in the text chat because the audience
Quirky,
is sitting back.
You should take a
like, what?
screenshot and put
if
it
you
in the
upload
link dump.
the screenshot.
Yeah.
Did you take the screenshot?
Who, me
No,
or TJ?
what?
Okay.
Okay, I'm confused. Who are you talking to, Louise?
Quirky, did you take the screenshot?
No, why am I taking the screenshot? I'm not editing this.
Yeah, about to say, you got the two editors
Damn
here,
it.
and you're like, Quirky,
Okay.
good guess.
I
Did
would take
you
the screenshot,
take
but
the
I don't remember
screenshot?
what the options are.
Boobs.
Did you want me to take the
Boobs.
screenshot and just send it to you guys later?
Oh, I
that
can
works.
just screenshot it now.
Boobs.
Boobs. Boobs.
Boobs. What was
What
that?
was that noise?
That sounded like meat wad.
Hey guys, what's up?
Oh,
Don't care about what I'm gonna say.
What is that bird in the background?
What, my bird? That's a crow. It's dawn.
Caca, caca.
If we hear something like, "Ah," then it's like,
wow, that's going to be
Godzilla?
fun to edit.
Can anybody
you're
do
welcome.
Gavin's bird noise?
No.
"Ah, shit.
We need JJ to do that.
I had a cough at
Oh,
the
God.
exact same moment I did that shit.
Shout out to the bird.
Shut up, crow. God damn it. Just
There we go.
Quickly.
I
Well,
did
welcome
that
to the
sometimes
Birdie
at
Key-
home,
the
and my
Shifty
sister
Bird
gets pissed at
Podcast.
me.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, my sister
There we
started
go.
listening to the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah,
Shout
how's
out
that going?
to Louisa's sister.
Yeah, shout out to Luis's sister.
Let's not reinforce
Sister
that.
from another
Shout out
mister.
to shout outs.
Mm-hmm.
Funny shout out that I'm just about to give. Shout out to the fact that the last week's podcast was just sent to TJ this second.
Maybe.
Nice one, TJ.
But let's not ruin the illusion of my promptness.
The immersion of how late we sent that to each other.
I have the videos
What
done
promptness?
like the day after the recording. Clearly,
No, like we're so professional, we do it immediately.
God damn it, this
Yeah.
crow.
me and Tyler, we hop on a flight. We meet like halfway. So we like meet on a remote island in the Atlantic.
Ocean.
Like I jump out of a plane and then land into TJ's plane.
No. TJ's in the boat.
I'm on a boat.
Tyler like does the skydiving like James Bond style.
And then we
Yeah.
scuba dive into our secret underwater base.
Underwater
just
editing.
like
Just
Wow.
just to edit the podcast.
It's an underwater
There's
sloth.
sharks and shit.
Oh, you guys are giving Tumblr so much to work with.
And basically, Luis lives there. It's somewhere like hidden away in Brazil. It's underwater.
This
We
is starting
go
to
there.
sound like a back
Wait,
cave or
my
something.
username is SpartanSloth. Why would I live under the ocean?
Well, it's like
Under
it's
the
a
sea.
laboratory.
It's like an
that's
underwater
just-
jungle. You've got all those trees to sloth
Yeah, fair
around
enough.
on.
You're like a James Bond villain,
Am I?
but it's just where we edit the podcast.
Am I? Really?
He's going
Yeah.
to take over the world. With
Free
One
Shifty
tree at
Key.
a time.
One podcast.
Mr.
at a
Bond.
time.
With one nap at a time.
Oh, I will kill you, but first,
Wait.
I shall take a nap.
Wait, can I be like the sub minion? That's like
The
like
Australian that's just
The
randomly
Australian.
there.
Just the
Yeah,
Australian.
sure.
We turned this into a fanfic fairly fucking quickly.
Yeah,
we
we
were
have.
talking about Luis's sister, right?
hey, new Shifty Key reads, am I right?
I feel like if we actually had people that like made fan fictions of us, this would go very badly.
I
Oh,
think it
God.
would be
Very
great
fast.
because you need.
I mean,
to,
I'm a Bond villain, apparently. That's,
you need to like
you know,
when people make a fanfic, you just need to roll with it. Like you just need to own it.
rolling.
Oh, yeah, like the
I
Achievement
feel
Hunter
like-
guys.
quite
they-
honestly, I feel like they ruined fanfics. You know,
What do you mean?
there's just so many shitty fanfics and really creepy
That's
stuff.
part of the fun.
Yeah, like what do you mean that's
I
ruined
don't know.
fanfics?
Let's
That's
be
how it
open-minded.
started.
God,
Like
stupid. Sick.
Yeah, I
there were
guess,
always
I don't know.
stupid fanfics.
I mean, if I were to write something
Please
like,
don't kill me, Dumbledore.
let's say I wanted to write something
TJ.
like to expand a story or something, that would be considered a fanfic. Or, you know, I could get
So-
sued for stealing characters and all that. But that would be like a serious fanfic. On the other hand, there's people writing stuff like, I don't know, supernatural fanfics. Oh, and then Dean found a duck and they fucked.
That
But the
rhymes.
duck
Whoa.
was actually
It's
a
like,
demon,
this fan fiction.
and that demon stole the
So-
magical coat. And
This
then
fanfic is
they
safe
went
for
after the
work.
coat. But first, they had ice cream. And then they fucked the ice cream. Because apparently, 80%
Sir, I
of the
should
fanfics
stop.
involve
that puts a new
hardcore
meaning on the word blue balls.
Louise, so I should stop the Shifty Keys orgy fanfic then?
Quirky, no, that has to go through.
Keep
sex.
keep doing it.
I mean, it has, let's see, it has Spencer fucking a Typhlosion. It has
Naturally.
Luis and a goat.
Luis and a goat. TJ with peanut butter.
Whoa.
I resent that.
Well, the peanut
Ty-
butter lollipop blues is next time. That's sort of byline
Tyler in
too.
the corner.
Oh yeah.
Just in the corner.
Wait, that's not just my corner.
Oh,
Oh, don't
Gaff,
try to drag other people with you to your just full of
Your disgusting
corner.
cesspool of a corner.
Last time I
Your
checked, I didn't
disgusting,
own the
creepy as
corner.
shit corner.
Oh, should we explain the corner to the audience? Because
No,
this
let's
is like a
not.
long, deep
Let's not.
inside joke.
Tyler keeps
Basically, I
talking
own
about
a corner.
retreating to a corner where it's his safe spot, aka his fapping spot, and we all mock him because of that.
What it used to be was just like
Full of jizz.
Back in
no.
the
Let me
ancient
explain
times.
it. Jesus.
Full of
Full of
poop.
dildos.
I didn't even hear the first half of that sentence. I just heard people talking and then
Dildos.
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 No, dildos. This is what happens when there's 5 people on the podcast. But
We talk about dildos.
yeah,
I remember that happening.
It gets bad real quick.
Well, technically it's 4.5 because Australians are only like half a person.
Whoa.
Aww. Even I thought that was too far. TJ.
Hey.
Your face.
No, I'm not playing this
person.
game again, Tyler, where I make a
Tut,
joke
tut, tut.
and you make a big deal out of it. No, it's not happening this time.
I'm gonna make a big deal out of it.
Yeah, I'm about to say Quirky is Australian.
You can't.
Do you want me to go? Do you want me to
cannot
say
feel
the
offended
Americans
for him,
count
Tyler.
as 3 people each?
So, Gaff, if you were to have a second name, what would it be?
And just to be fair, just to be clear, I don't hate Australians. I hate everybody.
No,
You hate
just
everyone.
hate
Well, fuck you,
Australians.
TJ.
I'm trying to.
Don't worry, Tyler, I love
change the
you.
subject.
Wait, Louise, before you change the subject, can I actually
Yes.
explain the inside story thing?
No.
Inside story thing of the corner?
God no.
You don't
Everyone-
have permission.
Everyone thought like the corner was a bad thing, but the corner
It
was
is?
something. No. You guys made it a bad thing.
Because
But-
it is.
We
No,
we
like,
always make stuff bad things.
I used to say whenever I felt like embarrassed about something or shy about something on Skype or in a message or something like that, or if I said, okay, I need to focus on something, you'll see me in the corner. That would be it. Like I would be like, I'm going to my corner. In other words, leave me alone. I'm disappearing for a little while, or I'm being a baby and I'm just saying, look, I'm going to the corner. Then people decided, we're going to make the corner sound really fucked up. And it suddenly turned into this place where Luis,
It's a place
everyone
of
explained
dreams.
it. Yeah, it's a fucked up place suddenly. But the thing is, it started off so innocently. It was just like, oh, this is where I'm going, my fake hypothetical corner to chill out. This is
It's like
my
a
corner. You can't take it away from me. And then they just went, okay, that's where all the jizz and shit will be. And I'm just like, why? My hypothetical imaginary
planning.
corner.
Tyler,
Yeah.
did you just realize that you explained the career of a porn star just then?
Probably.
Did he though?
But
It started off nice and innocent, then it ended up with all jizz and everything.
nah. But the funny thing is, I haven't referred to the corner in a year and a half. That was the first time I've heard it in a very
It's
long
gone crusty.
Oh, don't take a black light into the corner.
What makes me laugh is everyone clearly has a strong visual imagination of what the corner must look like now.
Should
I
we
don't know,
try and
one day we
describe what we each think it looks like?
It's like
Fanfic,
one of
the
those
corner.
shady alleys that
50
you usually
Shades of
see on
Corner.
noir New York movies, and it's full of crap.
It's full of 50 Shades of Grey. Just like the book, just torn up into
Yeah, like,
pieces, just thrown
Torn
into the corner.
pieces on the walls, glued.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
stop there.
imagining
Oh,
like
God.
I'm just imagining a plain white wall, and it's the corner. But how there's an intersection of all the lines for the corner. Right in the center is pitch black, and it just radiates out, and slowly gets less and less black. But right in the corner, it's some evil torture horror area.
Like the source of all evil is there.
So,
The corner is slowly spreading.
The whole room is pure, clean, white, and then you look into the corner and it's just a grim, dark, dusty.
Can
fucked
somebody please make
Draw
fan
that.
art of this, please?
up-
Please
Oh, God.
draw
No,
it.
don't. No, don't.
If not, I will.
Uh,
My
please.
depiction
Please, Quirky.
of the corner would be
yeah,
I'll give you
it's a
$500.
black room.
Here's a
And in the
challenge to
corner-
our audience. Send us your how you see the corner.
No. What?
Yes.
I feel bad because now I'm like, okay, I've never referred to like the corner in like a year, and now we've brought it back up, and now it's going to be a thing again. It's like you cannot escape the corner.
No, it's... Oh, see, that's why it's creepy, because you say stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's my corner. So why are you concerned?
You
Well,
can't
I
escape
like
the corner.
Tyler.
Wow.
I always pictured that the corner was just a dark room with has a bedside table in the corner. It's got lit by candlelight, but in the drawers it has dildos and like condoms and like fleshlights.
Jesus.
Wow,
Wait, the
Quirky.
weird part of this is that it's supposed to be just Tyler's corner.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care anymore.
TJ, when you're reading a book and the author doesn't give enough description of the things, you fill out the gaps.
With
Yeah,
your
Yeah, like I thought Aragon was a lady.
imagination.
Wait, I'd just like to point out that we already have some quote unquote fan art of what the corner looks like, because TJ made the corner in Minecraft, and I took a screenshot of it.
I
It's
remember
somewhere
that.
on Rooster Teeth already.
And
Unless I
I'm going to
deleted
look
it.
it up right now.
That was during
I probably
the
deleted
first
it.
Extra Life stream, wasn't it? Well, not the
Yeah.
first, but the
Yeah,
first
we
one
tried-
that
where
we
we
participated
tweeted.
in.
Wait, was that the one where we all tried Minecraft, but it was lagging so bad that I think
Yeah.
Vic or Jim couldn't get in properly?
I think it's
Yeah.
because all the Australian that was going on.
There was only one Australian in there. That was
And
me.
I was also
Gotcha.
streaming, which I was streaming on my old internet, and that was hard.
That was
stre-
terrible. That was like 60 seconds behind.
Yeah, my internet now is faster, and I still can barely stream.
It made me
But I
laugh.
can barely stream at a better quality, so that's cool.
I remember-
Crappy, but less crappy.
I remember TJ being like, "Oh, Tyler, you need to see this," and I looked over at it and I was like, "What? You were still running around doing shit?" It was like 3 minutes behind. It was like, "Oh, was that what you tried showing me?" Like after fucking
Yeah, and
ages.
then I remember I put up 2 item frames, and then I put in a boat and a golden hoe. Boats
Damn
and
straight.
hoes.
Boats and hoes,
Boats and hoes.
benches and hoes.
Benches and why?
Have I ever explained that to you guys?
No.
No.
Oh God. In my high school, I took in like a 3D animation class, and 3ds Max has it has like a special object that you can spawn that's called a hose. And that same day because we all sucked at animating and designing stuff, we made a bench. So of course somebody made the joke, benches and hose.
Ah.
Sounds cool. I expect you.
You were expecting
bit more.
something more.
Me
Yeah.
and Quirky had the most disappointed harmony going.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just like-
I'm sorry, but it was hilarious at the time. And don't even get me started on numballs equals 0.
Yeah, let's not
I
get
can't-
you
I
started on
think-
that.
Yeah.
but yeah, let's not get carried away with that. But the corner, now that's something we can
Yeah.
talk about for 10
You know
minutes.
what? You were the
That's some
one
weird
who
shit.
insisted on explaining about the corner and keep talking
Yeah.
about the corner and all that.
Because
so
it started off as
it's
innocent.
really... Yeah,
be fair,
but
I agree
you
with
are
Tyler
dragging
that-
the subject.
We should tell people about these jokes because
And Gaff
they
is
might
right,
be
it's
new
just
here.
creepy.
They weren't around during when these jokes were made popular.
Yeah, exactly. Like a year ago, and they were never made popular. It was just a thing.
They were made popular on the inside, therefore they were an inside joke.
Exactly.
And
So they weren't
another
popular.
thing, Charlie, it's like, hey, you want to come check out my pool? The other thing is, hey, you want to check out my corner?
I have a pool.
I never say that though.
I don't have a pool, but I have a garden. Does that count? It's less creepy than a corner.
I
Oh
have
my
a-
god.
I don't have a pool, but I have a cat. Does that count?
Hey, want to check out my cat? Wink.
Jeez.
Want to check out that pussy?
Oh,
Quirky.
bravo.
Come on, there's ladies present here.
Sorry, Tyler.
Indeed.
Oh, burn.
Exactly.
You just got face.
I did say ladies. I should just like go like
Sorry.
really high pitch.
Sorry, Tyler and TJ.
And
Happy.
Louise.
I vouched for you.
I got a
and this
feeling
is how you're
that
paying. This is how
Gaff
you're
is
paying.
just so used to us like spouting shit from our mouths like machine gun. That,
Can someone draw that, please?
Not literal shit.
Is your sister used to it though, Luis?
That, she's used to it.
Wait, yeah, I have to ask, because you brought up your sister fucking ages ago.
You can punch us if you want to. I'd be okay with that. Not exactly, because punching hurts.
Wait, Gaff punch who? Me? Or you?
Everyone, Tyler!
She probably
We're all just gonna get Belvedered by Vic. Damn it,
Wow.
Gaff.
Try. She's gonna get bitten by a snake before she even comes to my place.
Australia will take care of her.
Australia. We'll get the drop bears on you.
They don't actually exist, do they?
Or koalas with
they
chlamydia.
We don't talk about that.
Drop bears are a special unit of bears.
But before we change the subject again, you brought up your sister, and I have to ask.
That's
Stop! You have no idea how that's gonna affect me later. She's gonna be like, "Oh, you talked about me on the podcast." Well, no shit.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna talk about Luis's sister.
To be
she's
fair,
awesome.
Luis, if Tyler had to talk about his sister, then you kind of have to talk about yours.
Yeah.
Wait,
But I don't want to.
How did she react? How did she react to the almost 20 minutes solid that I could collect of you talking about goat fucking?
Hey, I never explicitly talked about banging goats. Let's be clear about that.
He's actually gone individually through her YouTube and just censored, just coded it so that it skips parts.
Yeah. No, well,
To be fair,
one day she was just like, "Oh, what's the name of your podcast again?" And I'm like, "What do you want to know?"
I thought it would be like a sudden realization, the Shifty Keys shit. Wide-eyed.
And then
It's it's the Shifty Keys. It's not. Oh.
And then she just all of a sudden started listening. She listened to a few episodes. I think she listened to the first one, and then she just got some halfway through and all that. But to be honest, I think I don't even know where she currently is now. But
she stopped after the Quirky Spencer podcast.
She did ask me, however, about One
She
Man
couldn't
One
handle
Jar.
the Pokemon.
Wait, what was that, Luis?
She did ask me about One Man One Jar.
That means she's watched the recent one.
I was watching TV, and then all of a sudden she just comes in behind the couch and goes like, "What is One Man One Jar?" And I look at her terrified. Why? So,
Yeah,
but I did tell her not to look for it.
I think that's the thing. Now that I've said it on multiple podcasts, not to look for it, everyone's so curious that they might as well go look for it and be scarred for life. Go on, I don't even care anymore.
Just look at, just Google search it.
But yeah,
and
I don't think she's such an active listener, to be honest.
You don't know.
Come on.
Well, she's going to listen to
really
you
don't
saying
know,
that
but
now.
she doesn't really comment a lot about it with me.
She might have
that.
marathoned it.
What?
She might
do
have
that.
marathoned it.
I doubt that very much.
I marathoned
You watch,
it.
she's going to hear this. In a week from now, you're going to get it.
Out of spite, I wouldn't doubt it.
To Louisa's sister, we apologize for your brother's. We apologize for your brother's behaviour over the past couple of podcasts. He's not exactly in his element at the moment, and, well, frankly, we're sorry.
No, but to be honest, it's a podcast, it's entertainment value and all that, so really, if you're gonna take anything here seriously, come on. So if she ever heard to one of the more embarrassing things, if they were told during the family dinner, if she was gonna mind that, then, you gotta realize that a podcast is just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, we don't act
until
like
we start
this.
doing the video podcasts.
That's not going to happen for a very, very. It's not going to happen.
Tune in next week for the video podcast.
For the first
Do
ever
not
video
post
podcast.
these
Two podcasts a week, yay!
Group Skype call.
I as the editor
Here's
of
Silas'
this,
phone number.
You better fucking not. Anyway, I, as the main editor of this thing, am going to personally promise that there's not going to be a video podcast for a fucking long time. And I'm talking...
I can edit it.
I'm talking for like maybe years.
He is lying. Yeah. He's actually got a plan for next week.
You guys fucking wish. Do you know these Shifty reads? Like,
Yeah.
Can I leak information?
Yes, please.
Luis, can I leak this?
Depends what information.
We recorded back in like November 10 chapters of
okay.
Begada HK. We've got
Oh, I
10
got a story about
chapters.
that.
Wait, what?
I got a story about that.
Okay.
Go on.
He went off to it.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. But I have actually got 10 chapters of it on my computer that have not yet been edited. Do you think we have enough time to edit fucking video podcasts?
Yes, next week.
Actually,
No, we don't.
We promise you.
No.
That's a
No.
TJ promise.
I don't give a flying fuck if everyone else promises. I'm the one that has to do the fucking editing in the end of the day.
I can edit them if you really need them.
But, like, no, I don't. It would be so much work. And then people would be expecting it, and we wouldn't be able to do it every week.
Who said everything about
Tyler's
every
letting you
week?
down,
I'm saying
guys.
every day.
I'm using my power as a pseudo-admin to say, nah, this isn't happening.
If you
Not
want
even an
to
admin.
kick Tyler in the dick, you can do it. He's letting you down.
He
Yeah,
doesn't love you.
No, I love
Tyler,
everyone.
why?
Except for you, Luis.
Wow, that's harsh.
As soon as I said you,
Haley took
I
this
was
job.
like, everyone could interpret that as themselves, so I better say someone's name.
But yeah, I got a story about Begada HK.
Jacked off.
Excuse me, let's get comfortable.
Anyway, so I think yesterday I watched it because
It's been out for a very long time. Sorry.
I think I watched just the first episode because here's the deal. One of the roles I auditioned for was Kosudes for your voice acting project. I was like,
Oh,
well,
trying to
I might as
undercut me.
well.
I see how
fuck
it
you,
is.
TJ. So I thought, maybe I should check out how the character is and get a feeling, of the voice tone and all that. So I watched it, and also because the other day you were giving me shit, Tyler, because we're doing a Shifty reads on that. You should totally watch the anime so you know what we're doing and where the story's going. Blah 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 blah.
Basically, penis into
So
vagina.
Well,
Not quite.
not
in
quite,
case.
but-
So I did watch it. To be honest, modesty aside, I think my version of Yamada's friend, whose name I always forget, Takeshita, yes. I think my version of her is actually slightly accurate. Like, she goes from an average
Dumb
tone
bitch.
to, you dumb bitch!
You're that bitch!
It's like, dumb bitch!
Well,
I
it
need
could have
a
been
point.
worse.
It
Could have
could've
done
been
school
worse.
days.
Oh, that would have been fun, actually. But-
Tyler sent me
Yeah,
the
that would've-
ending of that shit. That was fucking creepy as hell.
Oh, have you actually seen it? Like as the
Nah,
actual
just the
video?
ending. Oh, yeah.
Good. Like that's all we should watch of that. With
It may be a bit late to say it now because we already recorded 10 podcasts, 10 Shifty reads, 10 chapters of Begada HK. But there's two things that I have to say were wrong throughout the entire recording. I kept on saying Begada HK, even though it's Begada HK,
Yes.
and everyone
Terrible
called
person.
Takeshita Takeshita. It's Takeshita. That was Gary.
sounds like
it's gonna be
Taco
Takeshita now.
I totally set that up because as soon as I said it too, I was like, "That's not right." I gotta roll with it.
We
Always
changed
did
our name,
Takoshita.
for copyright reasons. Wink.
What made me laugh was Gaff told me all of this. Did you keep on saying Begada HK wrong? She told me that afterwards, after the recording of 10 chapters.
see, the thing is, it sounds like it's a new car from Bugatti. Here's the new Bugatti HK. It's faster than the Veyron.
Bugatti HK.
The new Subway sandwich, Spaghetti HK.
Baguette?
You know what?
Guaranteed to fill you up.
I know. I've seen Begada
With twice
HK.
the cream cheese. Wink.
I've watched through the entire anime twice because
good as
I
Wow,
get bored.
TJ.
I get bored. Like seriously.
TJ, I did the same
long
thing.
anime. I just watched the first episode, and I don't. I'm not that big into anime. Like I watched just less than a handful.
Then
when I was a
Tyler
kid.
just went.
Like I watched Dragon Ball and Yu-Gi-Oh and
Those aren't real
Digimon, pretty
animes.
much.
And Yu-Gi-Oh! I tried going back to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was terrible.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that kind of like plot convenience show where it's like,
Well,
that card that I forgot that I shuffled into my deck is the only one that can get me out of this situation.
Shove it to my 8.
Tyler,
Here it
Tyler,
is.
whoa, Tyler. But you gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
Yeah, in other words, guess what I had up my sleeve this entire time?
Dude, 3-headed white dragon.
blue eyes.
Fucks your shit up.
My blue
And then sues your bitch.
I gotta admit,
bitch.
the most badass thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! The most
And I
badass
summon-
thing. Sorry, I keep on cutting Quirky off.
Yeah, it's like, and I summon in attack mode. Scissors, bitch.
But the most badass part of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it happens in the first episode, was when Kaiba
Zodiac.
got... No. Kaiba gets the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and then he rips it up so no one can use it against him. I was like... that's actually pretty cool. Like, no one can use it against him. He only has the
And then
three
he got
available
absolutely
ones.
wrecked. Spoilers
Well,
for an anime
joke's
that
on
was
him.
For the
almost...
first episode.
Because
Nobody
when I was
can
a
use it
kid,
against
I
me.
used to make like we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like street rules. So
you
I had like
post
a
them.
5-headed white dragon, completely overpowered.
Wow.
I
the-
played
the-
real Yu-Gi-Oh! And
the
I played it
ghetto.
up until I was 17. That is sad.
I did as well. I still got
I
a card
played it
collection
just as a
somewhere.
kid.
So do I. I got full set of Exodio the Forbidden One. Legit.
Actually, no. Like, I don't think I have my collection anymore. I gave it to my sister. She's
is
now
also now
expanded
watching
that
the
collection.
podcast.
I
she's
think I
expanded
threw
that
out all my
collection.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
The one who
cards like
listens
when
to
I
the
was
podcast.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well,
Shout out
actually,
to Tyler's
it's
sisters.
kind of funny that you guys talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because my friends at, I guess you would
It's way
say
better than
uni,
Magic.
yeah, I've started like playing Magic with them
Oh my god,
because
TJ.
why not?
I don't know about in your country,
Magic.
but here in Brazil, it's like Magic was a big deal around the time Yu-Gi-Oh was a big deal as well. Like they were competing. There were two kinds of people: people who'd play Magic and people who'd play Yu-Gi-Oh.
And
After
then
a
there was the
while-
Fed. And then
after
there
a
was the
while-
Fed.
Yes,
There were the Jets.
third.
And then there was the Fed little group who just kept faithfully to the Pokemon trading cards.
Yeah.
I never
And then-
played Pokemon and I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! For real.
So after a while, it died down, but it seems like in the recent, I don't know, the past few months, I guess, Magic seems to be making some sort of comeback.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same. It's the same in my country. Like, yeah, it's starting to make a comeback as well.
But Quirky, before you think I've like gone full nerd, I adamantly refuse to
got
buy
an
any
update?
cards. I adamantly refuse to put any money into the game. Like if I play, I'm just like, oh, you have an extra deck? Why not? I've got nothing better to do.
I
Yeah.
played the Xbox version, so it was free.
There you go. Yeah.
Don't get me
They're not
started on that.
addicts.
Oh yeah, so my first world problem. I have a story to tell.
Here we go.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah.
No, it's because we're kind of running out of time. We should do some questions, but
Oh yeah, as long as it's under like a 5-minute story that we're not going to blow
yeah,
into
totally.
an hour-long thing.
So here's the deal. This week I'm
Okay, story over.
feeling. Go fuck yourself. This week I'm feeling much better. So I went to sign some stuff from my internships, and one of my supervisors asked me if I had. You guys know WhatsApp?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yes.
yeah, it's a smartphone thing. So she asked me if I had that, and I was like, no, why? And she was like, yeah, I should probably look into getting one because, she can share the information of the internship and stuff much faster than just putting on Facebook or whatever. I was like, well, fuck, because I don't have a smartphone. Quite honestly, I don't have much of a need for one. Like, I need a phone that makes calls and sends text messages. That's it. I don't care much, for going online and having a fuckload of apps and all that. I feel
Nobody
much better
needs a
using.
selfie stick, but they still have them.
I feel much better just using my laptop. But anyway, now I might have to put some money into that. I'm still gonna talk to her and see if it's really, really, really absolutely necessary. But I don't want to spend a fuckload of money on a smartphone. Like,
There's
it's
some
not like
cheap ones out there.
I know, but if I'm going to buy something, at least better buy something that's durable. Not almost.
Maybe
like
you
this,
could get like an iPod or something.
Get like
No.
maybe a BlackBerry
And
or a Nokia.
do they still make
Actually,
Blackberries?
yeah, they still make Nokias. They're just Microsoft bought them out about a year ago.
Oh
So
yeah,
now
the
they run all the Windows.
Lumia stuff.
Yeah, the
it's
Lumias.
no
Yeah,
good.
actually quite good. I got one myself. Mobile achievements on the go. Best way of increasing your game score.
Yeah, but I don't want. Like,
Luigi
it's not like I
sounded like
don't
me
have
when
the
I
money.
don't want to do
Here's the deal.
stuff.
I'm saving up money, for future reasons and all that.
That's
So-
lucky.
RTX.
Goats.
Not only RTX,
Peanut
like,
butter.
possibly, but no, seriously,
Peanut
maybe
butter.
even helping setting me my own clinic after I graduate and all that.
For masturbation.
But
Oh,
yeah, I don't want to
If he
spend
tells
money on a
you to
fucking
bend
smartphone.
over-
Like, I could be spending that money on games, and I desperately want to play Assassin's Creed Unity and GTA 5 on my Xbox
Oh my
One.
god, it's so good.
Yeah, but it's fucking ridiculous because the online store, it's not even like you don't even have to spend money, the producers, I mean, on the physical media and all that. It is the full price and the full Brazilian price, mind you, like $100, not $60.
Welcome to
It's-
welcome to Australia's problem.
It's fucking bullshit.
I
If
know.
I were to buy like the physical copy, it would cost me less. It's still a lot of money, but cost me less
Yeah, I know.
than buy from
Like,
the
fuck-
online store.
I know. Like Evolve came out this week, and it is a great game. It's an awesome game, great for co-op. But I had to buy digital because I was saving up cash for some reason. Can't remember. But fucking the digital copy was $99. Was $100 pretty much.
I love that your two
But I
countries
could-
gets taxed to fuck. It's crazy.
Yeah, we get
It's-
taxed to hell,
yeah.
dude.
But the thing is, the physical copy, which I could get from the local like game shop, was about like $40. I'm like, fuck.
What?
Yeah, but the thing
Yeah.
is, the physical copy here, I need to buy it online and have it delivered to my house because if I go to one of the shops around, they will have the full price, like the $100
Oh, that's
thing.
bull crap.
Yeah, it's total bullshit.
Yeah, like I have to use a site which actually you pay like the normal price, like American price, but they ship it from the UK.
Yeah,
So, yeah. So thanks, Tyler.
we're helping you out. We
Yeah,
feel
if
bad
you-
about a few things.
If you can send me
well-
the link, Quirky, I would appreciate that. I'll look into it.
It's, yeah, I'll send you the link.
When I say I kept on saying before that I don't really have the money yet to buy Assassin's Creed Unity. Technically, I do, but it's not to what this money I'm saving is being directed to. Like, it's like I have two different savings, and the savings that are related to gaming are really short. It's like really dry. But I'm thinking about the future. Yay.
I've started thinking about the future too, and I had a headache.
I'm in the future.
You technically are. You're
Yeah.
in the 15th right now.
I can tell you the world has not ended.
That's good. To
That's
know.
good. Yeah,
Mm.
I remember when the world was supposed to end not long ago.
2012.
Yeah, it was like the first person to find out would be the Australian. So
Actually,
Yeah,
it would be New
Quirky.
Zealand, because fuck those guys.
well, I don't know any people from New Zealand, so well, actually, yeah, I do. But I have more contact with you.
Well, you didn't know me back in 2012. God.
There was definitely a time where I was like the first person to tell me if this is true. No, it was the Mayan calendar. No, wait,
Yeah,
that's
it was
the same
Mayan.
thing.
Yeah, it was the Mayan calendar.
I think I knew you back then.
No,
I can't remember.
2013.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember.
Yeah,
I remember that
jeez.
year well
Oh gosh,
for certain reasons.
That year was
time
cray.
flies.
Yeah.
And now we're in
20
2015.
Yeah, how did that happen,
Yeah.
guys?
Well,
That's scary.
Yeah,
too
you,
much.
you sound like you're still in 2014. What's the problem?
She's still.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't want to let go.
Speaking of
I-
which, speaking of being the past, you're being hit with like ultra strong winds, right?
Dude, I am up in my bedroom right now, and it's so damn loud from the winds.
Really?
Yeah.
We can hear it.
Just
Yeah, there was supposed to
pull
be
a Gavin
cyclone
and just
coming.
run outside and yell at the wind. Just stop. Just stop. Wind, please go away.
No,
Stop.
that's Jesus.
And here's a simulation of how the wind sound in Gaff's house.
I bet that's gonna be fun for Tyler to edit.
Thanks, TJ.
Like there's a goat being taken away by the wind, like meh.
Oh God, not the baby!
Wee
Okay.
wee woo.
Okay. Luis has like the best frequencies to drive me insane.
You're welcome, buddy.
Oh,
The thing is, he'll get louder with the ones that annoy me as well. It's weird.
he knows.
Well-
He's knowing.
All right, so do
Speaking
we want to
of
move on to
stuff that is
questions?
easy to edit? Yeah,
actually?
let's do some questions.
I am starving and I want to put some chicken in the oven.
Yeah, I desperately
so
need to
here it
take a
is.
massive shit.
Get
Chicken,
your bodies ready.
chicken. My body's ready. Except
My
my stomach.
butt's ready. Oh my
Is that the new
fucking God.
intro music?
Wait, did we just talk all over it?
Yep.
Oh, I
What,
think
the
we did.
questions?
Yeah, we were all talking over it.
Guess you'll just
Yeah,
have to do
fuck.
it again, Louise.
Yeah.
Please.
Thank you, Gav.
No.
Questions.
Right.
God damn it, my sister must be
Fantastic.
think I'm insane. She's in the other
Oh,
room.
good. She can hear the podcast later and understand it.
No, she's just listening to the podcast. She doesn't
She's
need
just,
to
she's just
listen
gonna
to it
come
again.
into your room a week from now and she's gonna be like, talking shit? You talking shit to me?
I would love if she
From the
timed
past.
Talk
it
shit, get
perfectly.
slapped like a bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna get slapped like a bitch. Nah, just kidding. I
would
won't.
just
She's
Smack
a
that
lovely
all on the
person,
floor,
and
smack
people
that.
say
Get me
nice
some
things
more.
about her.
I would love it if, like, she times it right for the recording for next week, and she comes in just as you introduce it and slaps you around the face. It would be fucking funny. Sorry, it would be.
Tyler,
like-
violence.
Tyler, fuck you.
I'll go back to my corner.
Yeah, Tyler, fuck you. Go back to your corner.
I don't
That
want
is
to
not
fuck
a nice
Tyler.
I'm
thing
in
to
my
say.
corner.
You actually
Speaking of
sound like
fucking
you're
the
farther
English,
away from your
Australia
computer.
beat England in the Cricket World Cup. Just saying. Anywho,
I
Well,
give a fuck
questions.
about cricket. Sorry.
I give a fuck about cricket.
The only people that care are the Australians. Sorry.
Wait. What I'm getting at here is, you guys are talking about banging crickets. Come on, guys. That's fucked up.
I remember not. This was a few years back. Before we get to questions, sorry. We were
I'm gonna
talking
do
about
the siren again. It's
That-
up to
fine,
you, buddy.
I'm gonna edit it out, but when the Ashes were going on, it was that time when
2013.
The Australians started off really, really well, and you were like, "Yeah, we're
Yep.
destroying the English," and I was like, "No one actually like in England." No one really cares. Well, especially from like this generation. Well, okay, I'm being very general about it. I'm sure there's huge cricket fans, but the majority of us really don't care. And then we go from the first day where Australia kick our ass, and then England dominate and win the Ashes. And I was just like, wow, someone jinxed it for Australia, Quirky.
Well, you guys cheated. I mean, let's
No,
not go there,
how
but-
was that us? It wasn't our fault.
You
It was
guys
the
were
umpire's
deliberately
decision.
time wasting.
It was the umpire's decision. He could have said,
Wasn't.
he could have said, "Well, you guys are time wasting, so you guys can cut it out." You know, so he
Yeah,
didn't.
that's because you guys paid off the umpires. But fine.
Yeah, but the only
Don't worry.
people that actually cared about it was you.
Your mom paid off the umpire.
If that happened to England, and like Australia with time wasting,
TJ.
we wouldn't know. We would be like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
exactly.
I thought that was a part of cricket."
But no, we got our own back. We defeated you guys 5-0 back at home. Sorry.
Was that
Happy.
recently?
Okay, question.
Yeah, that was the last Ashes
So
series.
this one was sent by Nick Connors, and he asks,
Question.
why do the signs that say slow children have a picture of a running child? I can't stand
Because
that.
people
Uh,
are dumb.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and say the actual, answer because fuck it. Because it says slow, comma, there are children.
Then why isn't there a comma?
Well, there's no comma there.
Because the point is, when you're driving, you should see the word slow and be like, oh shit, I need to slow down. And then read, oh, that's why I need to slow down.
Because
they're
children. Why do I need to slow down? Because children.
It's like you see the sign,
Sounds
you're like,
funny.
slow, fuck that, I'm going to speed up. Bum, 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 bum. What was that?
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
Hey, look, Mom, I just scored 100 points.
That phrase.
10 points a kid.
Oh,
So if there was a
God damn
comma,
it, TJ.
God damn it.
I could just imagine if there was a comma, the driver would be like, wow, that sign has some great grammar. What was that noise? Yeah.
I'm going to say it's because the same reason that fast, overpowered zombies were a thing in the past few years. That's the same deal.
Yeah, bring back the original zombies, the original slow zombies.
Well, you
The
know,
Resident
Dead
Evil
Rising,
ones.
at least Dead Rising 3, most of the zombies were the crappy, slow, decaying zombies.
Yeah.
That was okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
that
Some-
And then there were like the overpowered that you shot and they blew up, and then there were the jockeys. Not
Slow
jockeys,
zombies don't make any sense, though.
yeah.
Like,
Wait,
because,
I'd
like,
to...
they're literally, like, alright, this is one of my beefs with The Walking Dead. They're literally called The Walking Dead. So I feel like the only thing you need to do to survive is, you know, have a slow trot
Walk
away
them
from
off.
them. Like, a jog. Go for a jog.
You got bit.
Well,
all
have you
set.
actually
Walk it
seen
off,
the
son.
episode? Well, have you actually seen the episode about? It's like in the first season, but when they actually go to the CDC, and they have the guy who actually explains how they reanimate, like why, like in the area in the brain. The reason why they're slow because it affects the only one part of the brain. It only affects slow movement, so they can't really speed up as much.
Then just
Yeah, there's all
Walk
sorts of
faster than the slow-
explanations. Like Left 4 Dead, people are actually. It's not that they're actually zombified. It's sort of an infection.
It's a virus. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I could tell. I
virus,
could tell
it's
you
a-
a whole story about how Australia got the censor version of Left 4 Dead 2 because they weren't zombies; they were infected real
Yeah.
people.
Crazy.
So instead of
It's
bullets, you
stupid.
guys shoot rainbows and happiness.
wait. So what's the censored version?
So censored. So the melee is completely different.
You punch
What?
zombies.
You high-five them.
No,
Yay!
High
Let's
five.
be friends.
we still have the same weapons. It just doesn't do like the effects, like the chopping off
Doesn't
of
chop.
limbs. and
It's like
it just kills them. It just like
instead
the
of
same as a
guns,
gunshot.
they have paintball guns, and when the zombies get hit, they put their hands in the air and walk off. Screen.
Yeah.
I could get in a whole conversation about the censorship of games in Australia, but we
Do they
haven't
censor
got
the
time.
Steam games
Next
too?
question.
Just
Next
okay.
question.
It's just the games. Next question.
No comment. Next question.
Oh, I could comment.
I'm editing it. Hold on.
While he's doing that, I'd just like to say it would suck as well if you were in a zombie apocalypse and you didn't get the slow zombies. It was like the 28 days later zombies instead. Fuck
the
that.
raid zombies. Yeah.
Fuck that. That would be like, oh my god, the world's, zombified. And a part of me would be like, cool. It's just like Resident Evil. I've been preparing for this. And then it would be like the 28 day later ones. And I would just be like, we're all fucked. Like, there's no
What about
way.
the zombies from World War Z, the movie World War Z?
Oh god.
Those
Well, the
are
ones
retarded.
that climb up on each
Those
other.
are
and
the
shit.
worst zombies I've ever seen.
Or you could have the new COD zombies, which have the exoskeletons, which allow them to like sprint really
By the way,
fast and like
when is Call of Duty gonna be different?
never.
Never.
Hey,
I
they
can-
have
I
a
can-
zombie mode. Plot twist: they have ultra armor.
Well,
yeah,
The reason
Pretty much.
it's Exo Zombies is because it's made by a different developer than Treyarch, and Treyarch owns the rights to zombies. That's
Yeah,
why it's
like
It's still
quote-unquote
the s-
you can
Exo
sue us
Zombies.
Same
because
shit,
ours
different
have
spell.
armor. Booyah!
Anywho,
Fucking
next
bullshit.
question.
Yeah. Well, this one was sent by Dr. Sparks, and she asks, "What would you do if someone from the future or another world came and showed you new technology?"
Shit
Use
my
it to
pants.
masturbate.
Wait, what?
Well,
Okay.
It
Depends.
depends.
Depends on the technology.
Yeah.
If it was something cool, like
Oh
I
my
could see
god,
through
you guys,
walls,
the fucking plot holes in the questions. Just whatever technology. Or
it
name
literally
one.
does depend.
Like, I
That's
was
the
imagining...
thing.
I was imagining a gun, so I would shit my pants. I would just be like, whoa.
Yeah,
you
what am I
know,
going to
the
do?
fuck?
We
What am
come
I
in
going to do
peace.
with like a
So
magic,
here's a gun.
like a huge laser gun? Am I gonna?
You know.
Do you want me to say I'm gonna go on a killing spree? No, I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna give it to the government.
I would.
I'm just gonna like dig like a 20-foot hole, throw it in, and then pour cement into it, and then fill it up with like a rose bed or something.
Well, so I'm gonna say
Like,
one of the
nobody
things
go down there.
I really like, other than a lightsaber, of course. If someone
That's a
from
given.
the future or another world came and showed me new technology, I would hope for it to be like a speeder bike or something. You guys
Like
know
a
what a
Tron
speeder
bike?
bike? No, like Star Wars stuff.
If it were
Dude.
like faster than light technology, I would just like.
Nah,
I mean,
if
I live in Florida.
hover
I would just drive up to NASA and just be like, "Hey guys, I got a gift for you."
No, I'll keep it to
Have
myself.
fun.
I'm being
You
entirely
keep it
honest
to
here.
yourself because
Yes.
nobody would notice you driving down the highway or anything like
wait,
that with a speeder
here's
bike.
here's the thing.
Hey,
if I
your
got a speeder
motorcycle is
bike-
missing like two important components like wheels.
Yeah, I know, but here's the thing. If I got a speeder bike, I'd be the only person with a fucking speeder bike, And so
Assuming that the
I could be a
corrupt
total
government of
show-off.
Brazil wouldn't immediately be like, the fuck
stolen?
is that?
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would not be wrong. But anyway, no, it would be like I had to park it in the bush or something.
They'd make up a fake law like, do you have a permit for that hover bike?
Well, I could just outrun the cops, really, because I have a motherfucking speeder bike,
No, it's a
Bitches.
Scooty Puff Jr. from Futurama.
dude. I'm gonna change Tucker's question a little bit, but can you pick up chicks with a speeder bike?
Of course you could.
I mean,
What a
there's still,
stupid
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
it's a two-seater,
Common
sort
sense.
of.
Yeah. Like,
Or it could be like one of those motorcycles pictures you see from, I don't know, India. And there's like 10
This-
people on a bike.
look, but like, I had a completely different thought in my head. I thought back to like, I was thinking like, when people had like big fucking bikes that they still do now, I suppose. But like when bikes were super popular and everyone
Like
had leather
Harleys?
jackets. Yeah, like Harleys and just like everyone had leather jackets and shit. If you can pick up chicks in that, then why can't you do it in a fucking speeder bike?
Oh, well, no, I mean more like space-wise, where would you fit the other people? But yeah.
It's got a sidecar, obviously.
Yeah, sidecar, go.
The side hub, sorry. It's circular.
With laser cannons! My answer is awesome. So, what about you, Gaff?
Hmm.
New
my
technology,
God.
what would you do with it?
I mean, it depends. If it's cool, I'll go ooh. If it's scary, I'll go eh.
Exactly.
You should have seen my face.
Best answer ever.
It's
It's funny how Louise gave TJ shit for saying depends, but it really does depend. Like,
yeah.
like it could be awesome technology, like a ridiculous like
Like the iPhone 7.
the iPhone 7. That's your future technology. That'll probably be out next year.
More like next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whenever the sales go down a little bit, it's like, whoops, we better push out this differently painted iPhone 6 that's got
Now with extra bending.
with a slightly different camera in there. I'm
Better
sorry,
camera, smaller phone.
but I've noticed something. I must be getting older because I'm getting more grouchy when stuff comes out because I know it's not necessary sometimes because I'm just like, it's clear that they're putting this out because their rivals put something out, and it's just like,
Well,
in the
that's why
past
it's
I would
always
just be
been.
like, yeah, new iPod. Yay! Sorry, Gaff, I cut you off.
No, I kind of came in when you were talking, but
Bow chicka bow.
I don't know. That's
Like a
shut
wreck
the
ball.
hell up, man. Anyway, that's the way it's always been, and with technology, it's always going to expand on itself. So
Yeah.
Bow.
No, that one was a stretch.
I remember back in my
Hey,
day, we didn't
Tyler.
even have iPhones.
In my day, we had little alarm clocks.
TJ, we're still on the same question. TJ had to leave.
So,
What was
back
the
in my
question?
day, we had to use carrier pigeons.
Picking up chicks on a
So,
Carry
has
pigeon.
everyone answered this one?
had bicycles. Sorry. We need Jim here. Can we get Jim here just to do that voice?
You damn kids.
You damn kids.
Yeah,
free
Lord.
to TeamSpeak and your podcast.
And your sex
Back
starts. I
in
mean,
my day,
Shall we do the
Where
next
am I?
question?
we didn't
So,
use TeamSpeak.
has everyone answered this
We
question?
used AOL.com.
Yes.
Quirky's got a plane to catch.
Yeah, I got a plane to catch in
Quirky actually does have a plane to catch.
Where are you going?
Literally.
Brisbane. Hanging out
What you
with some
doing in
hard
Brisbane?
Rootief peeps. Hanging out with them. Gonna be awesome.
Cool.
Are you guys gonna smoke some drop bears?
Yes.
With
And we
future
also gonna-
technology.
And we also gonna inject some wombats as well.
Nice.
Mm.
So,
Really gonna trip.
Meanwhile,
trip
Quirky's
some
gonna be there,
platypuses.
and everybody literally has the same voice.
Oh my god.
That's
Imagine,
it.
like,
I'm going.
according
See
to
us.
TJ, all Australians have the same. So it's like you pick up the phone. Hey, who's this? Wait, who's this? It's me.
Like, fuck you, TJ.
Hi, myself.
Just
How
to
are
be
you
clear,
doing?
I don't hate Australians. I actually love Australians.
No,
Yeah,
you hate
sure.
us.
I just,
Oh, hi, mom. No, it's your
TJ.
dad. Oh, hi,
I
dad.
just like pissing off Quirky because it's funny.
No, just fuck yourself. Just go fuck yourself. In the corner.
See, I don't
No,
have a
so-
corner. I
Get him out of my
my
room.
room is
Before we get
circular.
started
There
on
are
the
no
fucking
corners.
corner again,
Yeah, can we just next question then wrap it
this
up?
one was sent by Sunny88P, and he asks, "How do you get rid of hiccups?"
By punching yourself in the bollocks, I've heard.
By doing a hick down.
I can't remember who I heard that from. Someone actually
Gavin.
said
That
by
was
punching
Gavin.
yourself in the dick, and I was like,
That
well,
was-
that
that
wouldn't
was-
stop me fucking hip.
Probably me.
Now I've
I
got
think
the
it
hiccups
might-
and
it
my
sound
dick hurts.
that sounds like a Gavin thing to say.
I would get someone to like put a chair in front of me, and I would accidentally Belvedere myself. You know, there you go.
Oh, shit. Wait, if you do it to yourself, it's not accidental.
Wait,
Not like
I
that.
just realised, like, I haven't done that in a very, very long time. Have I just jinxed myself? So,
Dude,
like, I'm gonna do it
Totally.
like 20 minutes after the
That hasn't
podcast.
happened to me ever since, like, I don't know, middle school or even before that.
You know, because I've drawn
Well.
attention to it, that we're gonna do that now. For anyone that doesn't
Yep.
know what Belvedering is, it's when you sit on your own nuts. And everyone, no, actually,
Apparently,
I'm gonna say
Gaff is a
everyone.
big fan.
No, no, no.
Oh yeah, I'm a fan, alright.
It's because when I did it, she was laughing her ass off.
I mean, you're the one
She
who
will
went after
never
a picture of
understand.
Belvedere Street.
She will never understand how
Awesome
much that
street, by the way.
hurts. But like, it made me laugh because it was like, is this a regular thing with men? Like, I think it was Gaff that actually asked that. It's like, do other people do this? And a lot of people were like, no, no, no. And then there were the few other people that were like, yes, thank God
Yes.
some other people do it as well. Recently, Danny from Game Grumps did it as well, and I just laughed my ass off. It wasn't
When
on a
did he do
recent. It wasn't on a recent episode. I think it was like on the Kirby Epic Yarn episode because
Oh,
I
I
was
gotta watch it.
marathoning it, and he just goes, "Oh man, I just sat on my own bollocks, and I tried not bringing attention to it." But there's no way around it. I had to refigure myself. I had to reposition himself or something like that. But like, to all the men out there that have never Belvedered themselves, aka sitting on their own bollocks, you guys are the luckiest motherfuckers in the world.
You guys should totally try it.
Yeah, do
all
it.
of you
It's
done
fun. I've done
10
it.
out of 10
You
would
know
recommend.
I've done it twice.
10
As
out
I
of 10
said,
would
it
not
happened
do
to
it
me a
quick.
long time ago. Yeah.
Gaff loves it because she's like, she didn't know this was a thing.
You're just laughing
It's
because you don't have any
hilarious.
bollocks.
Yeah,
I believe that's called
it can never
schadenfreude.
happen to you. Yeah, it hurts
It would
so
never.
much. It,
I haven't Belvedered recently, but like ever since we moved into our new
I
house,
haven't done it recently.
I haven't
That
treated
was
it.
a great sentence. I haven't Belvedered recently.
It was the tone. It was almost like I haven't treated myself to one, in this.
Yeah, you know.
I haven't partaken in this particular activity recently. However, my golden doodle, he I don't know what it is about our new
Yo,
house,
what?
but golden doodle, he's a mix between a golden retriever and a poodle.
That is
Okay.
adorable.
Oh, okay. You're actually talking about
About a dog,
like a golden
yeah.
doodle. Did you draw something with the color yellow in the color?
None of you
golden
guys
doodle?
knew what a golden doodle was.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
I only did because I
Picture
got
didn't happen.
I got a Yorkie poo.
I'm
But yeah.
sorry, Mrs. Vet.
My golden doodle is like a 6-year-old, and he still thinks he's a puppy, and
Aww.
all this other stuff. His name is Gryffindor. So. But
Wow.
Shout out to Harry Potter.
So Gryffindor.
With that Stargate.
He gets really excited and really happy, and like at least once a day when we first moved into the house, when I would come back from school, he would come up and greet us and wag his tail, and then he'd turn around and walk away, still wagging his tail. And every once in a while, he'd just like wag it like right into my nuts, and like it wasn't anything hard. Like it wasn't like getting punched in the nuts. It was just like a soft tap, but it was
It's
enough
a surprise, isn't it?
It was enough to like hurt and leave a slight ache in.
And that's how TJ gets rid of his hiccups. He asks his dog to hit him in the nuts. Myself,
That's what this was about.
Yeah,
I forgot that was the question.
Yeah.
Or how do we
Myself,
get
I
rid of
just go
hiccups?
to like the old methods. I try to drink some water while
Upside
holding my
down.
breath. I try to.
Impossible.
Yeah, I don't know. The
That
usual
is
stuff,
actually-
really.
Gav, do you have one? Like a hiccup cure?
Oh, for a second, I thought you meant a Belvedereing story.
No, of course not.
All of them would be related to you guys. And no, I just ride it out. Eventually it goes away.
Yeah, I feel like the more attention you give it by like trying to get rid of it, the longer it stays. So like if you can try and forget about it and just not let it get to you, then eventually you're gonna forget about it and it just doesn't happen.
I feel bad for the stories I hear of those people who've had hiccups for like years.
Oh yeah, I feel
how do they
terrible for
cope
them.
with that?
God.
I feel like shit when I had it for like half a day, and then I'm like, wow, some people have this for months. Fuck that.
I just want to share the mental image I got. Gav, you said you write it out, right?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Yeah, I just imagine you like flying the word hiccup through the sky. Like fly a broomstick, but the word hiccup.
You're not the
Going,
only person as well.
She gets the hiccups, and then she just rides it out the window.
Yeah. She's just like it's like the never-ending story.
You're like,
Yeah.
Like yeah.
towards the sunrise.
Yeah. Sunset.
No, well, both. If you live in Tatooine, it's both. Well then, that does it for this week's podcast. Everyone,
Holy
thank
shit,
you so
that
much
took
for
forever.
listening.
A question for the audience: have you ever belvedere yourself?
Yes.
Have we
my
done that
question.
before?
We've done
I feel like
that.
we've done that before.
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah,
it
you
again.
guys have done that before.
Okay, another one. Have you ever belvedere yourself twice?
Shut up, Tyler.
Cop out.
I just want a quick question. Sorry.
All right,
Or-
Quirky. You haven't been
Quirky,
on
yep.
in a while. You can come up with a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
How many words does woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck
That was
knots?
already.
That was
asked.
a question we got.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
For fuck's
Quick,
sake.
Quirky, quick.
Anything.
If it no fuck.
Something about drop bears.
Are you purposely taking your time because we said
No.
you were quick?
I got one.
No,
Go ahead,
Okay,
Gaff.
go ahead, Gaff.
Will a room fan steal your soul if you sleep with it on in the middle of the night?
If it did that,
Excellent.
I
would
know where
be
this
a
has come
ginger by
from.
now.
Shout out to Fan Death.
Yeah.
Have you ever been belvedered by a fan? Okay, so
Let's wrap it up.
this one. Okay.
So I sat on
That-
my fan, and then one thing led to another, and I got Belvedere.
Guys,
Okay, so yeah, the
Being
question is about
serial.
getting your soul stolen by a ceiling fan. Does it happen if you sleep with it on? Answer us in the comments or in our Rooster Teeth group page. Well, everyone, thank you so much for listening. Quirky, Gaff, thank you so much for being with us today.
You're welcome.
Off the fly now. My home planet needs me.
Don't forget, you can interact with
Oh.
us, listen how to do that in the outro, and we'll see you on the next week. Bye.
Bye.
Don't do drugs.
Tit.
Wait, what?
Those drugs are awesome.
Thanks for listening to the Shifty Key Podcast. The intro and outro music is provided to us by our editor, TDBTyler. To get more involved with the Shifty Key Podcast, you can answer the questions for the audience asked by our guests, or even ask the cast a question of your very own, either here in the YouTube comments or in our Rooster Teeth group. To keep updated with this channel's shenanigans, you can follow us on Twitter, join and watch our group on Rooster Teeth, or simply subscribe. All links will be in the description. Until next week, goodbye.
Okay,
Oh, yay,
guys.
fucking finally.
The only reason why I was like, can we wrap it up in the text and be like, at the end being
Quirky
really
has
quick
places
about
to
it?
go.
Quirky has places to go, but I've been desperate for a piss for like the past 40 minutes.
You
So
said
I'm
you
going to
needed to
quickly,
poop.
And I'm
I'm going to
starving.
quickly let you guys go and do whatever you want, and let it be recorded as the Easter egg.
Awesome. So let's talk about
Let's talk shit about time.
my ding ding dong. Hey, Gaff.
Hey,
If you were to be a wooden stick, what kind of wooden stick would you be?
Birch.
Spruce.
That's what I would be.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. That's my answer. Yep.
Yep.
What color is the sky? Yes.
I can't remember where, but the other day I saw a lady that reminded me a lot of you. I'm trying to remember where from. I think it was from a YouTube video, actually.
Who?
What I'm trying to get here is
When?
that you have a doppelganger. Or a twin sister. Or both.
Hmm.
That's like
I thought I
4
buried her.
gaps. What?
4
Huh?
gaffs.
What'd you say?
Huh?
4 gaffs.
I think she just admitted to murder.
No. Who? What? I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't
I
have a
didn't do
bike.
anything. She fell by herself.
As the
She
only other
puppeteered
American here,
herself.
I feel it's my obligation to contact the authorities.
The fan did it,
I'm
not
back.
me.
What did I miss?
She flew too close to the fan.
We just found out that Gaff may or may not have a doppelganger. And she probably, has had her ceiling fan kill someone.
Jeez.
I mean, unalive someone.
I guess I have to
Indeed.
listen
She
back to
needs
this and
somebody.
understand it. Okay.
Did you wash your hands, Tyler?
Yeah, of course I did.
Good.
No.
Okay, as Gaff would ask.
Did you take the dishes out of the sink before you peed in it?
Why would I piss in the sink? Jesus.
Well, I'm just saying that's a gentlemanly thing to do.
What, pissing in the sink? No.
Yeah,
No,
like,
taking the dishes out first.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a
be
different
considerate
class
to
of gentlemen.
Or just not
the
pissing
person
in
who's
the
going to
sink.
wash them later.
But yeah.
Don't tell me you have piss in the sink.
yeah, TJ, is that
I
a
No,
regular
not
it's
thing?
a
piss in
quote
the
from a
sink.
movie. Damn it!
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
would...
So TJ, so the Destiny thing I wanted to speak about before. So last night, my time, I did a raid with Nick. You know Nick Brunty.
Okay.
Oh, Brunty023.
Yeah. Him and some couple of guys from my fire team. Shout out to fire team Potato Gems. And so in Crota's End, how Yuyat is like the exotic chest now.
Yeah, sucks dick.
Yeah, it sucks dick. Normal mode got Galahorn and the class item for my Titan. And then once we defeated Crota, got Galahorn again, the shotgun, and the raid helmet. How's that for fucking lucky?
I
Tyler,
would be jealous, but I
I-
already have the raid helmet, a Galahorn, and the shotgun.
Yeah,
I'm at a point
Uh,
where Destiny makes me physically
that's
sick.
because you need the fucking DLC.
I'm so fucking enraged at that game. Like, you have no idea. PvP
Tyler, you're
is
still
such
recording this, right?
bullshit.
Yeah, well, it's still recording.
Yeah, that's... man, PvP is such bullshit on that game.
So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
starting like
It
the week
became
after
pay to
podcast
win. You
now,
gotta
right?
pay for the DLC to, have any
Well,
competing chance.
you don't have to because I've
Yeah.
played. I've
No
played
one's
the DLC
forcing
with
you,
like
but, you know.
just nothing, or not DLC.
The DLC
PvP. I've
is
played
pretty
PvP
much-
with like low-level characters with nothing on them, and I've done pretty
Yeah,
well.
the DLC is pretty much just a level.
DLC.
It's
The
just
DCL.
it only affects like Iron Banner and PvE.
Yeah.
The CDL.
Yeah.
The CDL, the
Eh,
CDC,
yeah.
the FBI, and the
The NSA.
Anyway, I should
the
get
FSA.
changed and get ready for this flight.
Hey, Quirky,
Been
get the
doing
fuck
this-
out of here.
yeah.
Hey, I've
the
been doing
fuck
this
out.
podcast in my undies. Yeah, how about that for a mental
Oh,
image?
wow.
Oh,
That just changed my
great.
That's
image of
going
this
in.
entire podcast.
That's an entire
Yeah.
game changer for this podcast.
Mm.
Well, then, I
Well,
guess
spoiler
that,
alert, I'm completely naked.
Spoiler alert, I'm wearing a duck suit.